In this video we are going to talk about 3 urban legends from Connecticut, Hawaii, and Arizona. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. Urban legends vary from terrifying stories in that they always contain a kernel of reality. However, you must judge for yourself how much of these stories are founded on fact and how much is pure fiction. But be cautious. Some of them could just be local hauntings that haven't gotten much attention yet. Let's get started. Number 3. Sedona, Arizona Doorway of the Gods. On their way back to Arivaca, 2 travelers spotted an old truck with a flat tire. A man was waiting there to catch a ride to the nearest service station. The travelers drove him to a gas station to get supplies and returned him to his truck. The man could not thank them enough for their kindness, and they drove away. Coincidentally, a few months later, they met the same single traveler, John, while he was tending to a fence in rural Sedona. After catching up, the travelers mentioned they were treasure hunting nearby and they began discussing lost mission riches and silver that have been told around campfires since they were kids. John asked if they came across a weird stone archway, which they had not. John told them about this phenomena, also known as the Doorway of the Gods. He said 3 Indians were hunting and returned to their town to see a stone archway. They started pursuing one another through the aperture in a playful manner. One leapt through but never made it out the other side. The other 2 left the site, fearing they had entered a god's hallowed turf. In the village, they told the medicine man about their friend's disappearance. Others came to see the stone building as the news spread. After a while, an elderly lady approached and threw rocks through. A live rabbit was tossed in and vanished. Fearful of the Indians, the story of the doorway to the gods spread quickly among tribes. John has visited the site frequently. Something strange happened to him only once, in 1948. Storm clouds rolled in from all directions, obscuring the sky. He spotted the blue sky through the archway's opening as he rode by. On foot, he approached the formation with caution. That side's mountains were unchanged, but the sky was blue. It was still cloudy outside the structure. He rode away, terrified. Some say John was peering through the gateway into another time period. Others have claimed to throw rocks into it, only to have them bounce back into their hands. They questioned John why, if the tale was accurate, no one had looked into it. This was his tribe's only knowledge of the narrative. He just told them because we were kind to him while stranded by the road but would not have mentioned it otherwise. Number 2. Hawaii, the Night Marchers. Hawaiian folklore and myths have been passed down through the decades and continue to intrigue indigenous Hawaiians and visitors to the islands today. The Night Marchers are one of the most well-known. The Night Marchers were ancient Hawaiian warriors, according to tradition. Their souls are claimed to wander the islands today, many of which were formerly tremendous battlegrounds. They appear as ghostly apparitions carrying torches and chanting while playing drums. These warriors are said to be destined to march throughout the islands in search of their next battle. They are primarily active at night, but have been sighted during the day as well. Because no obstacle stands in their way, they are frequently seen strolling directly through structures. It's best not to interrupt the Night Marchers if you see them in a procession. It's also said that if you stare them in the eyes squarely, you'll meet your demise in a single fatal glance. If you are noticed, remain silent and keep your eyes averted. Show these heroes the respect they deserve at all times, and you'll have a fantastic story to tell. Number 1. Dudleytown, Connecticut. Village of Dudleytown. Residents of Connecticut are well aware that a trip to the infamous Dudleytown is not recommended. It's not just because it's on private land that it's a problem. It has nothing to do with the neighborhood's local cops or the no trespassing signage. To be honest, most people will find the security measures excessive. Because the majority of people are too terrified of the lethal curse to ever consider visiting this location. Most people avoid this strange place since it is Connecticut's creepiest abandoned town. Because when it comes to Dudleytown, the dark is the furthest thing from your mind. The darkness that envelops this community is nothing compared to the village's lengthy and tumultuous history. This haunting dates back to the 1500s, making it one of Connecticut's most terrifying locations. The Dudley curse plays a role in the history of this Connecticut ghost town. Following their father's beheading, the Dudleys fled to America from England in the hopes of starting over. However, their association with a legendary book that was thought to open the gates of hell doomed them and anybody who befriended them. Murder, suicide, madness, and failed business were all common occurrences in the community they founded. They could not escape it. Even if there isn't much left of the town anymore, it will be remembered. No one will dare work on it, and as a result it is overgrown with many trees and shrouded in mystery. Many paranormal investigators have fled this location, believing it to be the most horrible spot on Earth. However, it is ultimately up to you to decide what you believe. This is exactly what these men did. Dudleytown is not to be visited, but rather to be feared. What do you think about our video? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and would want to hear more spooky stories, please like this video and subscribe. Thank you for watching.